Hey there, my name is Cameron Herriges, and today I'll be talking about my final project entitled Mental and Physical Health, the Young Adult Experience. What inspired me to do my final project on this topic was mainly my interest for my future career in psychology. I'd like to work with teens specifically, and I thought this project would be a great starting point to gain more insight in the young adult experience, especially in navigating these tough situations. This was also a reaffirming process because in these stories, I could somewhat relate to their situations. For this project, I focused mainly on how authors tend to romanticize illnesses and how support systems are vital in these experiences. So I thought these three novels really embodied that idea. So without further ado, let's dive in. So the first book I read was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I've actually really never read this book because I didn't enjoy reading until about 2 summers ago. This book was suggested to me because of a relation between Hazel Grace's story and a story of my family member, of one of my family members. I'm not really going to get into it, but it was comforting to read about Hazel Grace's story because, like I said before, it's reaffirming to hear about another person's situation that's similar to your own. So I think this novel is the main story that relates to the romanticizing idea in illnesses because I've talked to people about this story who have said they wish they were Hazel Grace and had an Augustus Waters, and I was honestly surprised that they said that. Like, yes, I understand that it's nice to have that support from a loved one like Augustus gave Hazel, but honestly, let's be grateful for our health, and I'm sure someday we'll find that special someone who's willing to support you through sickness and health. So there's that. And then the second book I read was Wonder by R.J. Palacio. Um, while this novel focuses on middle schooler Augie Pullman, the theme of romanticizing illnesses comes more from Augie's sister Via. Um, so this book had multiple points of view on the situation, specifically Augie's life, but Via finds a boyfriend who is understanding and caring about her situation and doesn't treat Augie any different because of his appearance, which I think is very important for both of them so that they both feel accepted in that relationship. I think this novel is more of a healthy example of romanticizing illness because Via's boyfriend Justin is supportive of Via and treats her with respect and gives her attention when she feels as though her parents are more focused on Augie. Overall, this book was just wonderful. I think it's a great coming of age novel that everyone needs to read. And then the last novel I read was Extraordinary Means by Robin Schneider. The story follows young Lane and Sadie, who are patients at a school for individuals with tuberculosis. The story is sweet and follows along a similar storyline as The Fault in Our Stars, with romanticizing illnesses. Not to say that The Fault in Our Stars wasn't a great story, but how I just enjoyed reading about the support both Lane and Sadie provided for one another. It's nice to see that people are becoming more open to the idea of receiving support, which is so important to have when you're going through a difficult time. Then the last component of my project focuses on resources that are available to both parents and teens affected by physical or mental illnesses. Overall, I just wanted to spread the word that you're never alone in this situation. There are so many resources out there, so just don't be afraid to reach out. Um, yeah, so thanks for listening to my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.